Hello everyone, we are Team Nicotrax. We have developed an Android application which paired with a specially designed hardware case which is a cigarette case helps track the smoking data for the user. We display the statistics and help you provide the user with resources so that he can quit smoking. In this demo, we are going to show you two workflows. One for a new user which has to answer certain onboarding questions so that we can build a profile and a background profile which consists of his smoking background. And another workflow is for a new already registered user so that we can just show how our graphs look with some data already existing in our database. So let's start with the new user. Let's create a new user, say the Hulk. Let's his email address be hulk@avengers.com. Password, yeah, that works for now. Signing up, I have to give his first name. Let's say Bruce Banner. Yeah, ignore the spelling mistakes. He was born in 1999. A male. Okay, from here the onboarding questions begin. So when did you start smoking? Say 2005. How many times per day do you use tobacco? Let's say 6 for now. When do you use tobacco? When you're stressed, when you're bored. How confident are you in your ability to quit smoking? Say hi. Motivations for quitting tobacco, loved ones, financial. What has kept you from quitting? I'm afraid of failure. I use tobacco and stress. Yeah, and I'm addicted. How do you feel? Oh, angry. Anxious? Oh, guilty as well. How intense are your tobacco cravings? Let's say very intense. Strategies to avoid smoking: taper off slowly, carry commandments, and also use patches. So this allows you to pair the application with the box. Since we don't have the box right now, I'll just skip it. And that's his home dashboard. So this is a profile of the user that we created. This is the main dashboard. Right now he hasn't smoked any cigarettes, so we don't have any data. So let's just add few cigarettes. Okay, you can see it turns 1 2. Let's say I want to delete. Okay, as and when the number of cigarettes add, the graph just keeps on increasing. Also you can see that to motivate the user and invoke positive emotions, we have shown the number of hours that would be added to his life and the dollars saved and the days left, so that we basically want to invoke a positive emotion instead of showing negative pictures like lung cancer and burnt heart and stuff like that. This tab shows you the number of cigarettes that he smoked. Since we showed that he smoked 2 cigarettes per day, we show that we see that there are 2 bars he smoked at this time. He can give a cigarette to someone, he lent a cigarette to he to borrowed a cigarette from someone, he consumed a cigarette. So we just track that. This is the weekly view, which shows that okay, he smoked 1 cigarette for day for 2 days. So we just have this 1 point over here. And for month, we saw that he smoked this week 1 cigarette, so that's the reason we have 1. And also if you see the green background, that just tells you the goal that we had set for the user. So since it's a new user, the goal right now is set to infinite, but we basically track the history for about a week so that we can define appropriate goals for the user. This is one of the features that we are trying. We are aiming to introduce few maps to track the location as to where the users move. And this is the profile of the user. It just shows like you started smoking on what date and just how many cigarettes do you smoke per day and stuff like that. All right, So you just saw the workflow for the first for a new user when he registers newly and then proceeds ahead to use that. I'll show you the second workflow, which basically is for users who are already registered. We have one particular user, and he has some historical data in the backend, so it's easier and it's convenient to see the graphs. So that's him, that's the user. So right now he's smoking like 2 cigarettes. You can see the 2 bars. Yep. So according to the status, according to his history, you can see that the number of cigarettes he smoked are 6, 5, and 2, and the light green background that you can see, that is the goal that are the goal cigarettes that he was supposed to smoke. So on Monday and Tuesday he exceeded his goal, but on Wednesday he's like still be within the scope of his goal. Same is the scene here for the month wise. On in the previous month he's smoked like way more than his goal, but currently I think he is like just way a little above the goal. Oh, one more cool feature is so depending upon the number of cigarettes that the user smokes and the goal that is set for him, the color of this graph changes. So right now for this particular user, 4 is the number of cigarettes that he can smoke, so that's like the goal. Anything like anything beyond 4 just changes the color, like 4 or greater than 4, the color of the graph changes. So if we add, yep, there you can see it turned red. If you add more, it keeps increasing and still red. This was implemented based on the feedback that we received during the critiques, and when we went and tested it out with the users, it was pretty much effective because red attracts and attracts the eye and then shows that it's kind of a danger. So yep, that's about it. Thank you.